Okay, this is my second house. I have a house on the mountain in a place called the Massello. There is a Valdese community. Do you know who are the Valdesi? Valdesi is like something, it's so middle age. Is the grandfathers of the Protestant community. 12th century, Valdo. He started to say, I think the Pope is the Antichrist. and he created his own religion that was based on Martin Luther, the concept, but 200 300 years before, and everyone been fighting with them. It was a small community started, I think, in Switzerland. I might tell some mistakes. I'm sorry for my stepfather that is up there in the sky, if he's judging me now, because he was an historian and philosopher, and he used to come from that community. And I don't know, Italy is a tourist place, and wherever you go on a mountain, you find rather a tourist place or nothing. You don't find a real community anymore. It's difficult. You find this small village where old guys and nothing else. When you go to the Valdese community, these guys has been resisting there for 500 years, fighting against the Pope, fighting against Napoleon, and they always were able to win. So kind of heroes, like, and so when you are there is a place that are 11 villages, 80 inhabitants in 11 villages, so like it's 5 per village.
More animals than people.
But during the summer there is a bit more. It's like the relatives, and we have a house there, a beautiful house. If you ever want to come, it's actually a big house. Nobody's using it. And so this is a kind of a wild place, beautiful place, and everyone told me, but there is a local wine here. It's called Ramie. I heard about this Ramie for 20 years. I'm not gonna drink a local wine on the high mountains of the Valdese that will never be able to produce wine, and so. And like 2 years ago, remember we tasted together when we were there at Foresteria?
Yeah.
We didn't go mad for it. This is beautiful. I love it. I want to meet this guy. So last year I finally met. He has the vineyard, one of the most type of vineyard ever. It's like this.
It's vertical.
It's completely
It's like
vertical.
a vertical wall.
Yeah. Like
You'll
you have
see
to.
videos if
it's like you have to go on I risked my life to take the video of it. It's
like a little roller coaster
Yeah.
monorail thing that you have to take up to actually like go vertically.
Mm.
So how do they?
Oh, this is the new vintage. Someone will get the 16, someone the 15. So I never tried this wine before, because he finished the 15, and because I said I need 400 bottles, this for the wine club, and I said yes, no problem. Like 2 days before, okay, oh, the wine is prepared, okay, is it okay if it's only 120 bottles? And no, I need 400 bottles. No, because I don't have it. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have it? And so I can give you 2016, but no, I want the 15, okay. Yeah, but I need to label it and bottle it, okay? So like he arrived like the very last minute with his wine, and I was so concerned because he's a really nice guy. He has been working with a psychiatric center for 15 years. I think this affected him in a while, in a nice way, but he's not completely centered. Like it's like when he speaks, so you're gonna see the video. It's like a strange, really beautiful person. And he rescued, like a tradition of winemaking. I think there are like 4 different type of Ramie there. Most of them are actually, And now you can show off which grape variety we have in here.
Havana, Avarengo, Bequet, and Chateau's, and Barbera.
Okay. Don't even try to tell me you ever heard about these grape varieties before.
Barbera maybe, but.
Barbera maybe, yes, but Havana, Avarengo, Bequet, and Chateau's. And also he says another 5% of a few local grape varieties that are, what do you mean? Like it?
Yeah, it's a little. Last one was a little smoother.
Yeah, but this one is a bit more attention. Yeah. Cleaner than 15. 15 was a bit more reduction. This was just open, still.
No, they're just different.
To me, I don't know. I've been tasting, I don't know how many, 50,000 wines in my life. I don't know, possibly. I never had something like that. Like the Corinto Nero. Are you getting the line, the small red line of all these wines? It's like they bring you somewhere else, all of them.
Robert just said the last one was life-changing.
Yeah. A bit of a spice, a bit of a plum. Again, there is underneath, there is something like garofano, like geraniums, cloves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can smell everything.
The creaminess of the Barbera and the tightness. You can see a ripe fruit, which is impossible because the vineyard is 700 meters on the sea soil. It's really fucking cold there. It's really, but it's so steep that the sun hit directly there. So I remember that I was down on the valley and it was cold. When I was there, I was sweating, and it was like 100 meters difference because it was like having facing the sun in front. And there is the soil, there's dark soil, it's reflecting, so it's warm, and all the dark soil keeps more warm than white soil. Really nice, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is with a
And
stew, like red wine stew, like steamed beef with a bit of a red sauce.